Hello. I decided that I would have a go at this live lark and have a word with my friends. And even though I can't actually see you, and I guess you can see me, I can imagine you all there. And if you like, I could clairvoyantly see you as well, I suppose, but we won't go that far. So don't worry, whatever you're wearing, it's fine by me. Especially if you're wearing your dressing gown and slippers, that's fine, that's fine. Um, Now, I said that I would have a chat about miracles and light. Mainly it's because this is a festival of light. There was a season of festivities and light, and especially midwinter, and coming up to the midwinter solstice, of course, when so many people are very aware, at least in this northern hemisphere, of the short days and longer nights. And after that solstice, of course, the days draw longer and we get a bit more light. Well, let's talk about spiritual light then for a moment, and miracles. And of course, we're talking about healing here. And one of the things that we spiritualists understand is that we can get healing not just by prayer to an unknown deity, but because the great Creator actually in wisdom has given us this wonderful life, not just the life down here, but the life eternal, and that we can tap into that. Even as we're spirit down here, we can get in touch with spirit over there. And as individuals, none of us want to think that we're just going to be snuffed out. So why be worried about the fact that we live on and that we are then spirit in another dimension? You know, what is people's problem with that? I think it's a wonderful thing that we know that we will live forever. And not only that, that those that we have loved and feel that we've lost have lived on and can also communicate back with us. One of the ways in which our loved ones, even if they're not known to us or we're not personally known to them, can communicate to us and help us is through healing. Now, our science is in its infancy, but over there on the other side, everything is known. And this is why miracles happen. And a miracle of light happened in 164 BC or BCE, when the temple was reconsecrated in Jerusalem by the Maccabees, who'd grabbed it back from the Greeks, who'd taken it for themselves. And they wanted to light candles in celebration. And they had only a small jug of oil, and that wasn't going to be enough. They wanted to light it for 7 days. Well, would you believe that it was recorded that that small jug of oil actually kept the lights going for 8 days? And that is really something, and that's talked about as a miracle. It's talked about as a miracle of light as well. And one of the first things I did when I was a child was light one of those candles in a synagogue, because I was brought up a Jew. I was born a Jew and brought up as Jewish, although I am now a Christian spiritualist. And the first thing I ever said in public when I was 7 years old was I lit this candle and I said, God said, let there be light, and there was light. And light, I think, is something, spiritual light is something that we all need to grab hold of and know that it's within ourselves and that we can access that light. The other thing you know about that story in the Bible, about those lights being lit for all that time, it says that God said it should be near Tamid, always light, forever light, not just for those 8 days. It meant forever. So that light is lit within us forever. And so therefore, I would say that, miracles as well go on every day, even now up to today. And one of the ways in which we can see miracles happening is by the healing that takes place. And if you look back even on your own life and the illnesses that you've suffered and the pains that you've been through, and you think how you've been helped through that, by what and by whom, something outside of yourself has come in there and helped you. And that I'm absolutely certain of. And I have certainly been helped myself. So I'm not talking about something I haven't experienced. And I really think that that is a miracle, and that we have miracles all the time if we can just acknowledge that they're miracles and not just, oh, well, the pills must have been working, or, oh, that was lucky that I survived that particular accident or whatever happened to us. It's always a miracle, I think. So one of the things I want to do today is to say a prayer, which is what we do. We send out our healing thoughts, because what we spiritualists understand is that there are actually other religions, perhaps would call them ministering angels. We would say that these are physicians, doctors, and all sorts of healers who are in those other realms of light, and who, when we ask, will come to our aid and will help us and will effect through our physical instrumentation some healing to those who are in need. Now, the thing about asking for healing, I was always told that we should only offer healing when it's asked for. So it sounds back to front. But if somebody says they would like healing, that's fine. If they don't say they would like healing, it's not up to us to sort of go up to them and say, excuse me, mate, but you look like you need healing, so I'll give you some healing if that's all right, sort of thing. You know, no. If we ask for healing, now that works on the planes of elevation. Those wonderful physicians and doctors that are over there, they require to be asked, because it's against natural, if you like, or supernatural law for anyone in spirit to come unbidden, to come unasked into your life, or to do anything at all with you in a physical sense. So therefore it works in every way. So we ask for healing for people that we love, people that we know, or people who we know are suffering. We ask for them on their behalf, and then we know that those on the other side of life will come to our aid and will come to their aid through us, because we have asked for them. I know it works. I know that people have been given healing and they've been in terrible pain, and about 5 minutes later they say, oh, I feel much better, but that tablet I took before I came out must be working now. And you think to yourself, well, whatever, but we know that it's been the healing experience that has helped their pain. But if they want to think that it's a tablet they took, that's up to them. But I say, look for the miracles in life. Look for those miracles of healing, because they do happen. They do take place. And don't just ascribe, oh, well, it must be good medicine. Although we need to take whatever's prescribed for us, at the same time it often needs a boost. Well, that's my opinion anyway. So I have written some people's names so that we can actually ask, all of us together, and we can ask for some miracles here, I think. And if you know yourself of people, while we're making this supplication and asking people to come, asking people to attend those people who are sick and suffering and who are having terrible problems in their lives, if you can also put in the people that you know of while we're speaking that prayer, then that's going to help as well. So there you are. Well, I hope that you feel geared up now and know that this prayer is going to work, and that your loved ones are going to be relieved of their discomforts, helped through their problems, and here and there you will spot a miracle. This I promise you. And so you can sue me if you don't believe me, but really and truly I'm telling you the truth. So let us put our minds to this, to send out our thoughts our loving thoughts to all those who are sick and suffering this evening. Remember to put in to your prayer the names of any who are known to you who are in need. But meanwhile, we will ask now together for these people whose names I've got. So we say, Great Spirit, we bring unto you all those who we are naming here. We know, dear Lord, that you know everybody and you know everything about everybody, and we are part of you, and that therefore we are known to you. But we ask you, especially at this time, for special people, and that your ministering angels, your wonderful physicians and healers and doctors, all those in the world of spirit who do this work on behalf of humankind, will come close to those who are in need tonight, and will bless them with the rays of healing and love and comfort. And may they feel that wonderful warmth and that wonderful light that will pervade their body and make them feel so much better, Lord. We ask this night, please, for Nava, and for Kay, and for Lynn, and for Brian, and for Shelley, and for cousin Jean, who's had a major stroke. We ask also for Ivy Tutt. We ask for Jim and Christine, Peter and Leslie. We ask for Estelle's mum, Georgina. We ask for Dawn's Lauren. We ask for Tracy's Lisa O'Brien Stewart, her sister. We ask for Leslie Robb. We ask for David Leadbeater, and we ask for Wendy Perry. And we ask for Diane Lockwood, Pippa Duffett, and for John Eagle, for Carlin, who is always in his thoughts, and for Diana's Jack Nelson, and for Denise's friend Jean, who has a terrible disease. We ask also for Richard, who is ill, and we ask for Jeff Hughes, please. And we ask as well for Daniel, and that he may continue to feel uplifted and comforted, and to feel in himself well, even though he is soon to take a transition. And we ask also for Wendy, for Kate, and for Richard. We thank you, dear Lord, for all those people. We ask for Yvonne as well. And we ask, dear Lord, to bring to you all those whose names are in our hearts, those that we love, and we would dearly wish to see them feel better. There. I hope that all our friends and loved ones will feel a little better after that. But don't forget, look for those miracles and know that there is always light. There is always light. We are lights. We don't need to light candles. Candles are very nice, and to see the light is nice, but the best light of all is the light that shines from within each one of us, and the light that we are bathed in. Even if we can't see it, we can feel the light. Anyway, it was very nice to have a word or two with you tonight. I hope that this live broadcast thing is live. I'm still a very new person to all this modern technology. And of course, if you want to see any more, I do have a YouTube channel. I have two actually. One in my name and one that says it's Revlin's Healing Prayer channel, which says everything, I suppose. So if you fancy more prayers, if you would like to develop your own abilities as a communicator with spirit, there are a couple of videos on YouTube that I've done. That Reverend Nick Brown kindly took a couple of longish videos of me talking away, teaching you how to develop your own mediumistic abilities and to contact the other side. And I hasten to add, we do not work for the devil. The people that talk about the devil the most, I think, must know him the best. We certainly don't. We have nothing to do with the dark forces. Only the light, only the good people, both in this world and the next. And I don't believe that the road to hell is paved with bad intentions, you know, or good intentions. Sorry, I think it's paved with bad intentions, and to have good intent is really what we're all about. We do have good intentions, and we do help people. So there you go. I hope that you've enjoyed our little chat, and now I've got over my nerves about doing this. I'll speak to you again, and we'll have another prayer together, and see how much better we can make everybody feel. All right. God bless you all. God bless you.